What if the fate of one of the world's oldest civilizations was shaped not by politics, not by leaders, but by geography itself? China's geography is both a blessing and a curse. Its vast rivers created one of humanity's earliest civilizations. Its fertile plains built massive populations and empires. But those same landscapes repeatedly triggered collapse, invasion, and rebellion. For over 4,000 years, Chinese dynasties have risen and fallen, often following geographic patterns that historians and political scientists continue to study today. Could China's geography explain why its empires collapse, yet somehow always rebuild? And more importantly, is China still trapped inside this ancient geographic cycle today? China's civilization was born along two powerful rivers, the Yellow River, Huanghe, the Yangtze River. The Yellow River is often called China's sorrow because of its devastating floods. Historically, major flooding events destroyed entire agricultural regions, triggered famine, and destabilized ruling dynasties. Historians link major Yellow River floods to social unrest and political collapse during multiple dynasties, including the Han and Ming periods. Meanwhile, the Yangtze River supported trade and agriculture, helping southern China become an economic powerhouse during later dynasties. China's rivers created prosperity, but they also repeatedly triggered national disasters. But rivers were only one part of China's geographic destiny. China's location itself made invasion both difficult and inevitable. China is surrounded by some of the world's most extreme natural barriers. The Himalayas to the southwest, deserts like the Gobi and Taklamakan to the north and west, dense jungles to the south, the Pacific Ocean to the east. These barriers historically protected China from many external invasions. But they also isolated Chinese civilizations from global technological and political developments at key historical moments. This geographic isolation allowed strong centralized culture to form, but sometimes delayed adaptation to external threats. China's natural walls made it strong internally, yet vulnerable when enemies finally broke through. And when those barriers failed, the consequences reshaped Chinese history completely. While mountains protected most of China, one region remained exposed, the northern China Plain. This flat grassland connected China directly to Central Asian steppe regions, home to powerful nomadic warrior societies. Throughout history, invasions through the northern plains repeatedly toppled Chinese dynasties. Examples include the Mongol conquest in the 13th century, the Manchu invasion that created the Qing dynasty. These invasions were possible largely because geography provided a direct route into China's political heartland. China's most dangerous threat was never across oceans. It was across grasslands. But surprisingly, these invasions often strengthened China instead of destroying it. China's fertile river basins created one of the largest populations in human history. Large populations provided massive agricultural productivity, military manpower, economic expansion, but population growth also created dangerous pressures. Throughout history, land shortages, food crises, and regional inequality triggered rebellions, including some of the deadliest conflicts in human history, such as the Taiping Rebellion in the 19th century. Scholars often link Chinese peasant uprisings to environmental and geographic resource pressures. China's greatest strength, its population, repeatedly became a force of collapse. Yet these same population pressures also fueled China's incredible recovery after collapse. Despite fragmentation, China's geography repeatedly encouraged reunification. The river systems allowed trade and communication across massive territories. Fertile agricultural centers could support large bureaucratic states. This geographic connectivity allowed new dynasties to rebuild national unity after collapse. Historians call this China's reunification cycle, where regional kingdoms eventually merge into centralized empires. China's geography didn't just cause collapse, it made rebuilding possible. And in modern times, China is using technology to overcome geographic weaknesses completely. Today, China is investing trillions into infrastructure designed to reshape geography itself. Examples include High-speed rail connecting remote regions, massive dam projects like the Three Gorges Dam controlling river flooding, Belt and Road Initiative connecting China to global trade routes, urbanization programs balancing population distribution. These projects aim to reduce geographic vulnerabilities that historically cause collapse. For the first time in history, China may be rewriting the geographic rules that shaped its past. But can technology truly defeat geography, or simply delay history's cycle? China's story is not just political. It is geographic. Mountains protected it, rivers fed it, plains exposed it. Population pressures challenged it. And yet, these same geographic forces repeatedly allowed China to rebuild, reunify, and reinvent itself. China's geography has made collapse inevitable, but it has also made recovery possible. And if geography shaped China's past, it may still shape China's future, and possibly the future of global civilization. Subscribe to Truth Lens Global for deep, fact-based documentaries exploring geopolitics, history, and the forces shaping the world's future.